Voters are going to the polls right now in Wisconsin, and the lieutenant governor there says it is not pretty, using different words. This comes after his boss, the governor, tried to delay in-person voting for today's primary, but was overruled by the state Supreme Court. We will go there live in a moment, but first, correspondent Peter Ducey with how this affects the Democratic presidential race. Good evening, Peter.
Brett, Democratic candidates are queasy about people who aren't supposed to leave the House leaving the House to go and vote. So Joe Biden is already looking ahead to November, where poll workers could be replaced by postal workers.
We should be thinking now ahead, have all the experts, both political parties and academia, laying out what it would take to have voting by mail.
First, today's Wisconsin primary, where Bernie Sanders, who won there in 2016, isn't exactly rooting for a repeat, saying, let's be clear, holding this election amid the coronavirus outbreak is dangerous, disregards the guidance of public health experts, and may very well prove deadly. Republicans in Wisconsin disagree and took the Democratic governor, who wanted to delay in-person voting, to court, but not to mess with Biden or Sanders.
It's more critical now than ever that we make sure we fill the mayoral slots, the city council slots, the county board slots, the school boards, quite honestly.
Sanders trails Biden by 303 delegates, but as Bernie's chances of winning the nomination fade, supporters hope his chances of shaping the platform at the convention grow. The outside group Our Revolution explains if Bernie remains in the race, he will undoubtedly be over the 25% threshold necessary to get enough members on the rules and platform committees who can fight for our vision of a progressive party, something Biden, endorsed today by civil rights icon John Lewis, is open-minded about.
If I'm the nominee, I can tell you one thing. I would very much want Bernie to be part of the journey, not as a vice presidential nominee, but just engaging in all the things that he's worked so hard to do, many of which I agree with.
And privately, the former VP has leveled with the Democratic Socialist senator. The primaries aren't over, but his Veep stakes is starting anyway.
I've begun the process. We haven't gotten the final names. We haven't even selected the final detail of who will be on the committee, who will oversee the committee, and how it will function.
Biden says his campaign is going to put together a committee to start looking for a running mate in the middle of this month. And if things remain locked down the way that they are right now, this could be the first time ever someone is picked to be a heartbeat away from the presidency by Skype. Brett?